We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And he's out a little short of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Bass now to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, Allen finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About to begin the 2nd here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. He's going to push one deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here's 2nd and 5. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now Allen. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll give them a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. He beams one deep right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. big hitter. 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That throw behind his intended target. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. He has the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 32. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He fires one deep down the middle. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Rodgers to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Back to throw it. Wilson's got it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll give them a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. He put some juice on a deep brought in inside the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Blues parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Blues tie things up at 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Shakir with the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Cook gets the 1st and more. Inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, it's Cook. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills stretch their lead on the final play of the third. It's a James Cook touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle.
Bass now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Rodgers coming back after the pick. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Blues get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Blues get it back to a 14-point game. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And no return as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Allen now on first down. That'll be complete to Hollins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Second down, Allen throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He calls it, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Blues get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Blues get it back to a 14-point game. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Throwing now on first down, Allen. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Bills on their way to their 3rd win of the year. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Pass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Rodgers here from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
He was covered by Amir Elo.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown. The Blues get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Blues get it back to a 14-point game. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Samuel now to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Samuel now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets them up now at the 38. Back to throw. He finds Kincaid. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. This is Cook on the handoff. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Another one for Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Brooklyn.